delete. No, no, I don't want to delete. Why would they assign the backspace key to delete? Holy shit, that's fucking scary. Oh. Okay. Audio is really quiet right now. It's been a while since I've been in here, so I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Vampirish Embrace said, ready, steady, speed, brawl.
Ready, steady, go. Ada Lovelace assumed a vital intelligence role during the Lunar War. Ada Lovelace. Why does that sound familiar? Was she the character in Sherlock Holmes? The analysis and eventual understanding of the Selenite's combat strategies. Together with Charles Babbage, the pair designed the discrepancy engine with which Hugo Wells and Ida Vernon were able to calculate and map the Selenite sublunar cave system. Okay, we got a few in there. Those were all practically mopped up. Who do I want to go in with? Let's try Ebba and the Automaton. I wish the Automaton's attacks were a little better. Specials, I mean. Well, we'll see. His like laser beam doesn't seem to do too much damage, but he's a fun character to play.
Ebba! Let's show them. Automaton!
He's over 7 feet tall. He's not that tall. He's just a regular man. What's wrong, Carl? Worried he won't recognize you? The most famous speed brawler in London.
Right.
Greetings, London, and now let me introduce you to the greatest hero mankind has ever known, a champion of the people, a young and valiant soldier who would lift our very existence from the ashes of the Lunar War, the Duke of the Moon.
Right.
His most revered... Haven't they already met Hugo?
Hugo?
There's one event remembered, or Hugo.
All right.
Anything we've seen before? This is ominous. Silence brawlers. Wait. Oh no, I did start this one. I didn't complete it though. Yeah, we found out that Beatrice, or Bia's full name is Beatrice Salt, and that Ebba is his daughter.
What?
That was not a great start. Okay.
Vanquish Embrace said, slay those bugs, the only good bug is a dead bug.
Most of the time the bugs aren't the issue, it's the it's the humans that are a pain in the ass, honestly. Most of the time. Oh, I can charge my drop with him. That's cool. But his element is Vernantium for his special attack, which is basically electric, which is good against fire. And then Ebba's, of course, is poison, which is good against Vernantium. Let's see here. He has Vernantium armor, which is average against fire, and she has the same, which is average against fire. And I think as long as we're not encountering poison bugs, we're pretty much like...
Said, video game logic electric beats fire, in reality not so much.
Well, they came up with a very, you know, simplified rock, paper, scissors type thing. I mean, how does fire beat poison, right? Ow!
It's all down to me. Get in here. I'm gonna bring it home. Venom Spike.
Vanquish Embrace said, Speed Brawl is $5 on eBay. I think I might buy it. TPQ fun.
On eBay? How are you finding it on eBay? Like a physical copy or what? Oh, this is why I kept piecing out the fucking boss.
Yep, you can buy PC game codes and Steam things on eBay digital codes.
Oh, he has a double attack! Bastard!
Vanquish Embrace. Said. Bug hurts.
Knock him down.
I can do that too! Haha! I did it! Maybe not the best time, but I cleared it. Big bug, done. Oh, and a level up, nice. Silver Solaris. Okay, tier 4, cool.
Vanquish Embrace. Said.
4.
Wound.
Oh, new wares for Tonic and Knuckles. Woo! What a fantastic show, right, Hugo? Exquisite! Brawlers and forces alike, you deserve to be commended. But of course, I am most gracious. Hugo, we have prepared a most humble celebration in your honor. Splendid. I look forward to mingling with the Brawlers this evening. Brawlers? Yes, yes, we invite the Brawlers, of course. Revel tonight, Brawlers, for tomorrow will begin our countdown. The largest prize pool the Florin League has ever known will be at stake. The country will hold its breath in anticipation of the Wells Triple Crown, where fame and fortune will rain down on all those that heed the call. Bravo, Hugo, bravo.
What?
So are we going to talk about this? Triple Crown, the party? Sure. Your last name is Wells?
Merde.
You have a bright green hair. Hugo seems to actually be pleased to see you. Let me guess, she's going to say it's teal. Well, yeah, that's Dad.
Huh?
You're the daughter of the most powerful man on Earth? I mean, damn, he owns Speed Brawl. I'm from under Stepan's fist, and what? Suddenly I've leapt into Hugo Wells' open hands? You knew, Bia? I guess we were just teammates then, not friends. I get it. But she specifically said that she left her family because they wanted to just... Whatever. Whatever.
Vanquish Embrace. Said. Sniff, sniff, poor Edba.
They basically said that she was going to be sent away to boarding school to be married off. So, you know, the fact that she left her family behind, said, fuck boarding school, I'm going to do what I want, beat shit up. Like, that's enough to go like, okay, you know, you get a pass. So the other day I was reading through the Dungeon Master's Guide for D&D, trying to like get details, you know, figure out just like pick up inspiration to work on stuff. Size, power. Oh, that sounds good. Health. Oh, that also sounds good. Let's start there. I was reading up on equipment and gold, and suddenly I was like, you know, I wonder how much a gold coin is worth in reality. And as I'm reading through money, they have for transporting more cash on the go. They have you can get silver or gold bars, and there it actually said that the silver bar is £2 and is worth 10 gold pieces. And then that got me thinking, okay, well, because they have an actual weight, I can use that to figure out like what gold is worth now in comparison, and use that, or not gold, silver, what silver is worth now in comparison. Use that to figure out like what the rest of the coinage is. Crystal brassard, focus with each attack but reduces stamina regeneration. Okay. Bonus attack damage below half health but reduces defense overall. That might be good. That might make...
Vampirish Embrace.
What's his face?
Said, I mean, Spanish doubloons are worth shit tons today as well.
Well, they are, but part of that is historic value. I'm trying to, like, figure out what would, you know, actual gold pieces in D&D be worth. You know, not just historic or, you know, cultural relevance. So I took the average of the prices I found for silver they had kilogram bars. So I took the kilograms and converted those into pounds, and I took an average of the price, and then divided by 10, because you get 10 gold pieces per silver bar in D&D. And it came out to 1 gold piece is worth $60. A silver piece is worth $6, and a copper piece is about 60 cents. American. Ooh. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that. That has some serious potential. So does that. Holy crap! Both of those are. All of these are very, very nice. Wow. Okay. Well, they have some nice skins too. I can't afford this shit, but especially for Carl, I want that one. That looks like some sort of space ranger. That's cool too. That's a pole race. Charles Babbage took an intense interest in the early days of speed brawl and is often cited as the creator of his pole races. Babbage theorized the best combat strategy for victory was in the application of mathematical principles to brawlers' techniques, and championed efficiency is the sole performance indicator trainers should rely on. Alright. And most of the time, pole race is running, so we will make that Cassie and Carl.
Cassie's the best. Carl. Huh?
Hmm? Huh? Brawlers.
Speak of the devil, I'm looking forward to blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. An ingenious combination of combat and acrobatic feats to delight our crowd. Oh, there's going to be fighting. Fuck. Screwed now. Attend every major floor and event for the foreseeable future. How lucky we all are, yes? And where's Ebba and this quaint little party? around.
Bravery.
Promising, good physique, maybe a little too American. You don't intimidate us, Hugo. You were never the intimidating sort, Beatrice Salt.
Vampirish Embrace.
Even as Sizzling Scamp, you were
Said.
pushy to a fault.
Speed Brawl is now bought TP Few Fun.
Nice.
Embrace your
Come,
strength.
we'll waste our time. Let the games begin. This is gonna take a bit. Jesus, she was too fast.
No rest for the wicked.
Be a man.
Battle one.
Spinning strike.
Well, fuck.
Belladonna. Belladonna.
Battle two.
Witness my greatness. Belladonna.
Vampirish Embrace. Said. 1.5 gigs. Not bad.
I fight with honor. Belladonna Symphony.
Well, Belladonna Symphony, okay.
BC, attack. Spinning strike.
How the fuck am I supposed to hit them with... Oh. I thought that was just a pit down there. That's a little disappointing. I feel dumb now. Come on, Cassie.
Final battle.
Here comes the Prince of Pop. Rise! No way out of here. Elegant assault. Hey! All peoples within our nation.
Did not do well, but I got through under the time limit. 1 second under, but I still did it.
Vampirish Embrace. Said. Just made it.
Good enough for now. Good enough for now. We won, yes, but what do we do about the rest of the team, Bia? They'll come around. Get my back and theirs, both in the brawls and out of them. Just give them time. They don't see me anymore. They only see him.
Welcome.
Ebba. Hugo.
Oh.
Just Hugo? Perhaps I deserve that. This isn't the life I planned for you.
Disappointed.
Speed Brawl is no place for a girl of your privilege, your talent. There's always been a place for you by my side.
Embrace your strength.
You just have to step up. Take it. Take a stupid shiny hand. Go on. This noise is a distraction. You want time to think? Well, time is not the ally you think it is. You're going to take the offer, weren't you?
What?
I turned my back for 1 second.
No.
And there you go, about to take his hand.
No!
I wasn't about to take anything. It's not personal, Ebba. We just can't trust you. That's kind of personal, Carl. Fine, then we just fight. We fight and fight to the end. Official, this is a speed brawl event. The Muggy Macer is the subject of many rumors in the ale house that run alongside the Florin League older tracks. Some believe that the event is a prototype or experiment by Fena Kalashnikov for a future event. Confused. I don't know anything about this next championship. It's not been officially billed. I'd steer clear if I were you.
What?
Thanks, Red!
Haha!
Serious apologies for breaking up your party, Ebba. Delivered her exactly as requested, my dear.
Ha!
You didn't have to send this brute after me if you wanted me to run a special race. You just had to ask.
Mudak.
Sounds like she's drunk. I don't know how I didn't see it before. The same cavalier, schoolboy attitude.
dare you.
Hugo is maybe running rings around Florin to make sure your mettle is tested. And you're his daughter. You both have green hair. Who the hell else has green hair? Hold your tongue, brat. Some of us have clawed and clambered our way up to something. And here you are with the moon on a stick shoved into your midst by Daddy Dearest.
gross.
He gave me nothing. And he never will again. Stepan, get her in the cage. Now will they tell this story?
right.
Ebba Wells on a late night practice run. Boy, how she reeked of booze and swell.
Hugo?
Oh, but Hugo, I tried to stop her, I'll say. The perfect accident is just waiting to happen. So I guess I don't get to pick a,
Venom Spike! Venom Spike! Knock him down! Money Pixie! Attack! Spinning strike!
So confused status is just left and right or reversed. That's really all it is.
Battle 2.
Slightly annoying, but
I love the roaring thunder! Out of here with these things! Venom Spike! Venom Spike! Back off, bugs!
You just gotta think backwards, and no big deal. Like, if you have confusion where it randomly flips, like, left is right or left is left, fine. But when it's just controls reversed, a little bit frustrating, but really not that bad, honestly.
Ever.
Or maybe I'm just used to certain circumstances. I don't know. It's not important, but what it is that I didn't lie to you all.
Huh?
You lied a bit. Anyway, it's not that you lied.
Vanquish and Brace.
It's that we no longer really know who you are.
Said,
I'm Ebba Wells.
Inverted
She's been with me her whole
controls
life.
Suck, I can't do it.
I left it all behind. I knew it wasn't for me. You want to be your own person, a man like me can respect that. Way to go, Carl. But I didn't know what I wanted. It's not a sport, it's a risk. A snarling, grimy, bug-filled gamble. They're gambling with their lives, looking for something more than just being a spectator. And they, Willie, step on and feign that they just want to step on us. They're Hugo's people, Ebba. Next time I turn my back, are you going to step on me too?
Ebba.
Come on, Ebba, they'll get over it. They shouldn't have to. I just know I didn't want any of this. Well, it sounds like, what's-his-face is the only one that's still doubting. Carl and Cassie are on board. So that's cool. No event in all Speed Brawl's history has ever maimed or disfigured as many brawlers as this event. Brawlers are pitted against a dizzying array of larger selenite bugs. The saving grace of this event is that the noise generated by the bang crowds usually obscures the frightful screams of any mutilated brawlers. Wow. Okay. So we're probably dealing with Fire and Selenite warriors. I thought I had a Mark V equipment somewhere.
Vampirish Embrace said, just saw a meme that said Ronald's gonna give it to Yara, yeah how? MC Anally Street LUL. Vampirish Embrace said, asterisk gonna even. Vampirish Embrace said, funny meme is funny.
Oh, I can't afford the deviant clause. Damn it. McAnally Street. That makes me kind of uncomfortable. Oh, I'm literally, man, I'm like that close from getting those. Okay. Treats of Rage, I gotta look at that for a second. Okay, Lunar Eaters, that's foot gear, but that's poison. We don't want that right now. We're there. Give Ebba some poison! This two-finger claw can be uncomfortable to wear, but any negatives are outweighed by its sensational attack potential. I'm going to be right back. Need to hit the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue. Although not for much longer, to be honest. We're approaching 5 a.m. here, and I'm going to be asleep. Okay. So now that I know the value of gold in D&D, I need to look at some items, see what they cost. And see how that measures up in real life. At first glance, some things seem to suggest that the world of D&D actually has a much higher standard of living. Standard food, drink, and lodging. A gallon of ale. 2 silver pieces. So $12 US. That's not bad. Wine, a common pitcher. Same thing. Not too bad. A bottle of fine wine, 10 gold pieces. So like $600. Meals per day. Squalid, 3 copper pieces. So $1.80. Pour 6. So $3.60. Aristocratic, 2 gold pieces, so 120. In-stay per day, squalid, 7 copper. So, $4.20. Modest, 5 silver pieces. 5 times 6, so 30. Not too bad. Aristocratic, 4 gold pieces. 4 times 60, 240. Well, seems like there's a high range of variance there. Coach cab within a city, 1 copper piece. So if you want to get from one place to another within a city, 60 cents. Or between towns, $1.80 per mile. That's a little off. Equipment is where I'm really interested. Like, how much does it cost for a sword, for armor? How does that measure up to right now?
Vampirish Embrace said, "Oh yeah, I asked you about being a mod if you wanted at one point. Were you okay with that?"
Yeah, sure. I think you and B are my only mods right now, honestly. Anyway. It's kind of harsh.
Vampirish Embrace said, "Thank you, dude. Happy smiley. I'll do my best."
There isn't much to it. For the most part, it's really just like, you know, my only real rules are, you know, don't talk shit about somebody or their interests. Obviously, no racial bullshit. And, you know, that's about it. If somebody's spamming the chat,
Emma!
I was born to do this.
Automaton!
I'll give them a pass to a certain
Vampirish
extent.
Embrace said, "Basically just time out those that need it and get rid of bots. Ban only if absolutely needed, right?"
Well, I mean, generally speaking, I really try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, and the fact that I have text-to-speech just turned on, you have a lot of people that come in and are like, "Oh boy," and, you know, make the text-to-speech. Butts. Okay, whatever, I don't care. If it starts to get out of hand, I'll say, like, "Hey, can you back off?" And if they don't, give them a timeout. I have had trolls come in and just be like, N-word, and then it's like, dude, you clicked on agree before you even entered the chat. No. That's it, they're out. I'm gonna try and put in a command to play the video clip of the snatched, you know, oh ha ha ha, you fool, from A Hat in Time.
Vampirish Embrace
Yeah.
said,
Fool! Yeah. Because I want that to be a thing. If somebody, whether it be a bot or somebody else gets, you know, kicked out, you know, make it an event, make it fun at least. I'm gonna try and work on like an alert that hopefully is triggerable, and then like if you enter the command, it goes and it plays a GIF. And it actually displays the username getting like blown up or something like that, and you can follow it up with a ban. That way, again, like it just like, what the fucker, you're gone.
Embrace said, "Oh, idea, make it Excalibur from Soul Eater saying fool."
Oh, I haven't seen Soul Eater. There's this dumb GIF on Twitter that was like, "Fuck you, wasp! I banish you to the ranch dimension," and somebody managed to catch like a wasp on a paper plate and just ranch dressing all over it. It's kind of awful, but like I don't like wasps anyway, so I'm like, man, that's kind of cruel, but I can't say I dislike it.
Vampirish Embrace said, "Oh Lord, death with Reaper chop."
I'll come up with a few, and I'll try and have commands for each of them. But bottom line, I want to have, like, you know, if somebody is going to get kicked out, make it fun. You know, make it an event. So everybody can, you know, laugh at the dumbass. Whew. Alright, let's kill this and go underwater to settle my stomach before I actually go to sleep.
Huh? Fine. Lost it.
Automatom.
Yeah.
Hey, you bucket of bolts. Is decidedly so. Affirmative, sir.
Huh? Yeah.
Ben Brawler's banned. Oh boy, that hit me hard. Ooh. Let's see these big bully bugstards. I like that. Bia, my girl. Bugsters, I like that. Yeah.
Vampirish Embrace said, "Yes, sculling vodka. It will do that, LUL."
What do we have left?
Okay.
Okay, gate hit.
Your
Cool.
move.
Final battle! Solid!
Feel my roll. Tag it. Venom Spike! Think you're fun? Will not fail. Told you I'd win.
Well, the good news is keeping the big bug on the burners makes it to where it just cooks itself, you know. Roast bug, delicious.
Battle one!
Venom Spike! It's all down to me. Venom Spike! Can you do better? Time to
Okay.
I was born to
Battle two!
Vanquish Embrace said, I hate that when you exit out of something like mod view it reloads the whole damn stream.
flawless tag.
Mod view. Uh-oh. Sounds like it's a boss.
Venom Spike! Venom Spike!
Oh, flame wave. Shit.
Vanquish Embrace said, that didn't do much damage OOF.
Think you're fun? Booyah! Get it?
I got you, big guy. I got you.
Venom Spike!
Those big uns are a pain in the ass, but hey, I still got a silver. First try.
Oh no!
Vampirish Embrace said, 0 deaths first try pro gamer.
Locked and loaded.
Statement. Fire is not an external force. Instead, fire is ignited in the heart. This wistful drill has no place here. Piece of death, war is life. Jesus. Alright, okay. Jack Townsend petitioned Hugo Wells for a speed brawl rules amendment that would allow him to remove a single finger from brawlers for each pole that they fail to swing upon in this challenge. Wow. Request has been denied on multiple occasions, but Jack's been known to extract a toe or two for brawlers knocked unconscious by the contraptions of this run. Ow!
Cassie!
Cassie's the best.
Carl! I'm powered by your love. All right. Ah! Absolutely fine.
Merde.
No!
Grungle. Oh, come on.
Here comes the Prince of Combat. Time for a real win.
I swear to God, I'm pressing R1. It's not catching. Perfect.
I fight with honor. Tagging out.
Your turn.
Quite the win. No bang. Out
Money
of here.
Pixie. Attack.
Yes, restart.
Here comes the Prince of Combat. Don't hold back.
Jesus.
Out of here.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's have some fun. Get in here.
Elegant assault.
Fuck. Get out of there, Carl.
Out of here! Quite the rude.
Good enough.
Brawl, boyish charm. I'm the complete package.
I just made a mistake. Oh well.
Disappointed. Ha ha ha. Roger, roger.
Vampirish Embrace said, "Is that jerky? I'd love some jerky right now, not gonna lie."
It's the generic brand from
Vampirish Embrace
Dollar Tree.
said, "Send me some via mail."
I could. This stuff is about $3 a bag. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not great jerky. Mediocre at best, to be honest. But it's cheap and it's filling. But if you want good jerky, you know, I now have. Shut up. I now have 4 different channels on YouTube. My archive channel, my actual channel, my D&D channel, my cooking channel. My cooking channel, I cover how to make jerky, based off of Alton Brown's recipe from Good Eats. And next time I make jerky, I've sent some to some friends. I've sent some to RX.
Vampirish Embrace said, "If I could get out to Costco, I could buy a kilo bag of jerky. Hell, I could buy a tub of toffee popcorn or a bucket of Skittles. So much stuff."
I make this jerky. I'm going to give you a warning. If I can send it to you, ration it. Because if you don't, it'll be gone in 10 minutes. It's a little dry, it's a little crunchy, but it has a good blend of fat, a good blend of protein,
Vampirish
and a ton of
Embrace
spices.
said, "Do tell."
Input required.
Ha ha!
The merciful smile.
Vampirish Embrace said,
Good call,
"Whoops,
thank you.
game screen isn't up."
There we go. Pardon me.
Vampirish Embrace said, "I wanna hear more about this jerky TBH."
Give me a moment. I will drop you a link to my cooking channel. I'm still working on icons for everything, so it looks really rough. So be a little gentle on that.
Engineer _ diesel said https://www.youtube.com/videos?view_as Vampirish Embrace said cheers.
The last thing I did was the Cthulhu cocktail, which was a spicy martini, basically. Halloween of last year. Hot sauce is really easy. Basically, a bunch of different peppers crushed up in alcohol, let it sit, and then distill if you don't want actual alcohol in whatever you're cooking with. The first real cooking stream I did was making a turkey thing, which was almost like beef burgundy, except with turkey. Weird. I was going for a red wine turkey stroganoff for my girlfriend because she was sick at the time. Turned out really good, really good. Varying culinary techniques and tasks, parts 1 and 2. It was basically
Vampirish Embrace said,
thank you.
Gave you a sub TP few fun.
Those were me hollowing out a pumpkin, baking it, and then blending it so I could use it in soup later. Making a dill chicken breast dish. Just a bunch of mixed different things. Just a whole day spent in the kitchen. But in the middle is delicious dried meat, and that's the jerky one, which is about an hour long. And it basically condenses everything from the Good Eats episode with my own recommendations on how to proceed and how to make jerky. Not all the details on my own recipe, that was going to be for another time, but enough to get you rolling and to really get a feel for what you want to do, because do you want to go for spice, do you want to go for something that's peppery, something that's savory? There's a lot. It's already getting late.
Said, speaking of pumpkin, I need to do one this year for Halloween. Last year I got this creepy LED lantern that lights up, flashes, and makes creepy sounds like howling etc.
The original jack-o'-lanterns were named after Jack of the Lantern, which was the Jack that made a pact with the devil. There were several different stories. Some of them said that he trapped the devil in a tree. Some said the devil transformed into a coin and he trapped him in his wallet. But he made a pact with the devil. Jack was not a good guy. He made a pact with the devil saying, I want you, the devil said, if you let me free, I'll give you a wish. And Jack said, okay, I'll let you go if you promise I'll never go to hell. And the devil said, cool deal. And then Jack eventually died, and he met St. Peter, and St. Peter said, you're a fucker. No, you're not coming up here. So then he shows up at hell, and he talks to Satan, and Satan says, oh, that promise you made? Yeah, you're not getting in. And Jack goes, well, where do I go then? And Satan goes, I don't know. I'm not here. So Satan gives him a coal from hell's fires, an ever-burning coal. And that's the light from the jack-o'-lantern. But the original jack-o'-lantern, because pumpkins are a more American thing, the original jack-o'-lantern, because I believe this is an Irish tale, was his favorite food, which was a turnip. He carved up a turnip, turned it into a lantern, and used that to shine his way through the afterlife between heaven and hell. Which is, I don't know, to me kind of cool because, he did some good, he did some bad, and he's stuck in the middle, kind of like burning his way through the afterlife, like his own path, neither good nor bad, but somewhere in between. But yeah, turnips with the original jack-o'-lanterns, and the first year that my girlfriend and I moved into this house, We carved up jack-o'-lanterns with a fucking Dremel. I'm sorry, we carved jack-o'-lanterns out of turnips with a Dremel. It was weird. Neighbors didn't know what the fuck we were doing, but hey, you know, we were traditional.
Vampirish Embrace said, well, I believe All Hallows Eve was during the time of the Pilgrims, so that would be European, right? Or Irish, somewhere in that region.
Give me just one moment. I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on.
Vampirish Embrace said, BRB need to pee as well, lol.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna wait a few minutes until Vampiric gets back. Oh, cool. I don't know if. I don't know if.
Vampirish
Oh, here we go.
Said. Okay, so Halloween is Celtic in origin, going back as far as the 400 SBC, so it's old as hell.
Yeah, you have Samhain, you have All Hallows Eve, and All Hallows Eve is the lead up to All Saints Day. That was the Christian holiday that was moved, like so many others, to match up with the pagan holiday of All Hallows Eve. Or of Samhain, the day where the bridge between the living and the dead was thin. So it depends on which one you're referring to. If you're talking Samhain, or I forget what the proper pronunciation is. It's spelled like Samhain. I want to say Samhain, but I don't think that's right. But for lack of clarification right now, I mean, the Christians took Christmas, which was Yule.
The Christians took Christmas, which was Yule, I think, and yes, Samhain.
Yeah, that was Yule, and then Easter was Ostara. There's nothing specific, but it's theorized that Jesus' birthday was actually much closer to July. Ostara was the pagan holiday of rebirth. Or of just fertility, and they turned it into rebirth. So Ostara became bastardized into Easter. That's why Easter moves every year. It's the first Sunday.
Said, do you know what pagans did for a death?
It depends on which pagans. The one that comes up the most is a sky burial, where you have a dead tree and they toss the body up there and let the birds eat it. You also have, like, with certain Celts, you have Stonehenge, and you used to have Woodhenge, and they would actually have a very long funeral procession that would go from Woodhenge to Stonehenge, symbolizing life to death. Yeah, of course, originally Ostara got bastardized to Easter. That's why Easter moves every year, because Easter is the first Sunday after the first full moon after the vernal equinox.
Vampirish Embrace
That I didn't
said,
know, but the one I know
well,
of is
that
they would
I
lay the
didn't
body on a
know,
table
but
and
the
have a
one
feast
I
around
know of is they would lay the body on a table and have a feast around
Oh.
the body and eat.
So like a wake then. I mean, pagan is a very broad term, unfortunately. Like, the Celts are pagans, the Nords were pagans, according to Christians. A lot of the heathens were just pagans, if they were, like, European heathens by the definition of the church. Anyway, I'm gonna try and complete this last level and then call it a night. I don't know how things are going to go tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream. I don't know if you saw that thing I posted about calligraphy. I did this the other day. Hold on. I wanted to get into calligraphy for upping the detail on my D&D maps. And yeah, I did this using garbage because I didn't want to go out and buy a fancy pen and wait however long. So even if it's only like a 10-15 minute stream, I'm going to do uncovering how to take something that you can basically get anywhere that will cost in the end like less than $1 to make a makeshift calligraphy utensil. There's actually a hidden pun in that statement that you'll get if you see it. So that's going to come up soon. And besides that, what I'm going to play, I don't know. I'm probably going to take some days off this next week as well to just catch up on sleep because, you know, like sunlight coming over the horizon there, I've stayed up way too late these past few days.
Said, anything that didn't honor God was heathen, lol, according to the Romans, and so on. And yep, I saw that and that looks good. The tribute to my friend tattoo on my left bicep is Gothic font as well. I won't get into what happened to her as it's not a fun topic, but I got it for her as a memento.
Yeah. I want to get the rune for the weird on my back, but I do want a couple of tattoos from my friends Brandon and Aaron. Aaron was in the Marines, he had a lot of problems, took his own life, and Brandon had health problems. Basically since I met him, I was in 6th grade, he was in 5th, and brilliant dude. But a lot of health issues, trying to find his own way, what he wanted to do. And he was ostracized by his family. He was gay. And his family, first they sent him to a priest. Then they sent him to a psychotherapist with electroshock therapy. And then they said, well, you know, it didn't work, so fuck it. And as far as I know, they disowned him. So those are a couple of ones that I want to get, you know, just people who deserve respect. Whoever it is, I bet it starts the story. Brawlers keep coming back for more. Hey, yeah, you stand them up and we'll knock them down. Resilience, most excellent Missy, and a rare commodity this age. Failure is not a lesson to be learned. You understand? It's the inevitability of the weak. When I found myself deep within the moon, cornered by an overwhelming collusion of selenite rippers, did I run?
Not again.
No, I did not. We were at war, and the human will to survive is infallible. I brought down 15 strong, single-handedly mine. The first few, oh boy, how they crumbled to my blows. Single-handedly, well, you must have, after you lost that arm. Then the 5th will took my arm, and then I took my revenge. Hell was revealed to those creatures that day, and I stood atop my quarry as a proud human unsung hero. If Hugo Wells hadn't taken down the Selenite Queen on that same day, well, I am owed my dues, brawlers, and if that means taking my pound of flesh from your optimistic rumps, so be it. Now run, brothers, run for your lives!
Flamer!
Flawless tag. I will not fail.
Battle 2!
Venom Spike! Venom Spike! Can you do that?
Oh, he doesn't do a little dash when I do a down strike.
I'm gonna
He
bring
just
it home.
straight up just does a double barrel kick. I like that.
Venom Spike!
Nasty. Battle 4!
Titan!
Vanquish and Grace said, "That's some good cider TP few fun."
What, the one you were drinking earlier?
Think you're fast? Flawless tag! Knock 'em flat! This is going to be fun!
Battle 6!
Venom Spike! Your move!
Vanquish and
Bring it
Grace
home. Venom
said,
Spike!
"Yeah, I got a tail pack. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 cans left, but they are only tiny things, 375 milliliters."
I was flawless tag!
Battle 8!
We aren't even on the final battle. Holy shit.
Titan! This is going to be fun! Venom Spike! Venom Spike! Feel my roar!
Battle 9!
Jesus!
Knock him down!
That was anticlimactic.
It's all down to me!
Vanquish and Grace said, "Jesus, how many battles do you need?"
I'm gonna bring it home!
Alright!
Really? Captain Combustion. So we're gonna have like a human enforcer here. Yeah, of course we are. Combustion Man. Cool.
Time for some natural talent. Poof. Venom Spike! Get in there!
I fired the wrong way.
Venom, spot. Your move. Oh, flawless stab. Feel my roar. Can you do better? This is going to be fun. Crush it.
Human flesh is weak. If they are even human. Treats of Rage! New unlocks. Cool. Come now, Brawlers. I wish you applaud your resolve. What's your plan, Jack?
no!
Merely an avid spectator, young Ebba. A fan of your work, no?
What?
This isn't about spectacle. You're testing us, Jack. But watch out, we're not to be messed with. On the contrary, Mr. Kite, you're here precisely for my machinations. Where I say jump, you jump. When I say brawl, you go to war. I think Jack left more of his arm up there. No kidding.
Blast!
Children of victory, not the ones you could hope for. You are born to cradle the power of a man, but you're not ready. You have not yet earned it. At least now I know what must be done. Okay, cool. That's it for the night. I'm going the fuck to sleep. I wanted to go to bed around 5, but that didn't happen, obviously. So it's much closer to 6. Whoops. It's gonna be a long fucking day tomorrow. Sleepy times. Yes.
Sleepy times.
I hope it was fun. I'm gonna try to pop over to. I'm gonna close the stream, but I'm gonna try and pop over to RX's stream real quick if he's still going. Scare the shit out of him with a minor donation, I think, and then call it a fucking night. So if you wanna pop by there, cool. If not, also cool. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But at this point, things should smooth out, and if I am going to be streaming, it'll probably be announced on my Twitter. Dude, are you going to be up? Should I? Well, I mean, like, fuck, there's not even anybody to raid you with, so never mind. But you're set up for a host, so for what that's worth, you're good to go. I'm going to get some sleep, so I'll catch you later. Hope your stream goes well, and we'll need to coordinate time at some point to try and look at like audio balance for you. Anyway, take care.